Good day, friends. Today I would like to cook a potato chop. It's a plain potato chop. The one with the meat will be done later. So let's just start with the plain one. We need some potatoes. So I'm going to put three large potatoes into the pan. Put water on top of it, about 1 centimeter above, and put it on the stove so that it gets cooked. Now you put that aside and start preparing the things that we need for this potato chop. Uh, when when we are cooking it, we make sure that the skin doesn't crack like this, and make sure we take it out of water and stop hitting it when it starts to cracking, because when water gets inside the skin, then the our mixture would be mushy and would not hold. I have already cooked the three potatoes and cut them into pieces like this. And now what we need to do is to make it mash. Okay, that will do for now. We will put it aside. Now we need one medium onion. You don't need too much onion. You peel it and grind it with the larger hole, and I've already done so. And our onion is grinded and ready. Uh, we need to use a mesh fabric strainer. I've got a large piece, so I've taken a piece like this out, and we're gonna put the onions in there. The onions should have no juice in them, otherwise, the potato chop would not hold. Now, what we need to do is to squeeze it and get the onion juice out. As you can see what I'm doing here, look how much juice is in there. Okay, now we almost got the all the juice out. Let's put that aside. Now, as you can see, our onion is kind of nice and dry. We now need to prepare our powder. We need 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of red pepper or black pepper, depends on which one you prefer, and one teaspoon of turmeric, that is going to give it a nice color. Also half a teaspoon of coriander seed powder, and half a teaspoon of cumin powder. Cumin and coriander seed are optional. You can add if you like or not to. Now we need breadcrumbs, and it has to be very fine. We need 2 tablespoons of breadcrumb. As you can see here, you see breadcrumbs are large. They're no good. So what we need to do is to grind it to very fine powdery thing. So I put it in the grinder and grind it, and but I've already done so and made a large amount here in the bowl, as you can see. Now we add 2 tablespoons of breadcrumb, which is fine and very small. We also need a minimum a tablespoon of chickpea uh, flour. I think 1 tablespoon is enough. So now we have the powder, we have onion, and we have our potato ready. Now we start mashing the potato a little more and getting it ready to add the rest of the ingredients. Now we add the onion that we already taken juice out. Let's mix it a little bit. Now we need to add 2 eggs. We first crack them in a bowl to make sure the egg is okay before we add it into mixture, and also there is no broken shell. So that's 1 egg. That's 2 egg. Uh, People have different ideas. Some say just add the yolk. Some say just add the egg white. But what the heck? We are gonna put the whole egg. You can try different ways and see which one works better for you. Okay, now our potato and onion and eggs are mixed. It's time to add the powder. We try to spread it all over it because we don't want it to get lump. Now we try to mix everything together. Some put the gloves on and just use their hands to uh, mash it and mix it. But I think this works well. Now we are almost ready to start frying it. Now I have oil in the pan. I'm using a mold just to show you if you would like to use the mold. Usually people do it by hand to get different shape and sizes that they want. But I'm doing both to show you how it works. Now, first with the mold, we make sure there's enough oil on the mold so that it doesn't stick, and fill it up with the mixture and flatten it. Put some oil by a spoon on top of it and flatten it to get it all covered. Then we shake the mold a little bit, and it should come out easily. Now you can see I'm gonna shake it a little bit, and here you go, it's out. And well, that's one way of doing it. But I need to clean the molds every time I use it so that the residue doesn't uh, stay there to get sticky and the chop wouldn't come out. As I mentioned, this is just to show you the different ways of doing it. There are different sizes and types of mold that you can use. Those who are in love use the ones that are heart shaped to fool their partners. Okay, so I'm gonna just do four with the mold, and we do the rest by hand. Now I've turned one of them over, and it's time for the rest of them to turn them over. If they are not cooked on one side, it's very hard to turn them over. So, and this is the last one. Okay, all four turned over. They look fine right now. Imagine if we hadn't taken the juice out from the onion, they wouldn't have hold together. It would have the potato would have been all over the place. Now I'm using my hand, washed my hand, and using the hand to show you how that is done. Most people prefer to do it this way so that they can get the shape they want, the size they want. Just push the top down by using some oil and trying to open some more room for the rest of the potatoes. Potato chopped with meat is almost similar, not exactly, but one day I'm gonna do that one, and we put ground meat inside it. Of course, we have to prepare the meat with some other ingredients and then put the meat inside, minced meat. You can put vegetable in there. We can put shrimps in there. One day I will do that. Now, just a plain one. Okay, now we have done all the potato and everything is in the pan now. I turned over three of them. They look nice. Now let's see how many more are ready to be turned over. It should be on the medium heat. Don't put it on high because it's going to burn the chop. Okay, this one doesn't want to move. It's still not cooked on the other side. So there's one left to be turned over later on.